Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I made this cute rocking chair. For this project I didn't make a sketch of a complete chair, instead I mainly made the different parts using some measurements I found online. If you search Google Images for rocking chair measurements, you should be able to find quite a few styles with all the measurements you need. As I said in my update video, I just got a lathe a few weeks ago, so that's what I'm using to make some of the pieces for the chair. If you don't have a lathe, you can also use a craft knife and some files to carve and sand the wood, but it's going to be more time consuming. You can also just use plain wooden dowels to make a more simple version. I first made the 4 legs for the chair, and I made 2 at a time because I feel that if you're working with a long, thin piece of wood, the flexibility of the wood makes it more difficult to work with when adding pressure. Except from a quick test I did, this was the first actual project I made using the lathe. I don't know how you're supposed to use each of the different tools, but I guess as long as you get the result you want, you can't be that far off. This is a lot of fun to work with though, and if you want to make miniature furniture, I definitely recommend getting one of these. Next I made 2 pegs for the armrest, and I also made 2 simple pegs for the back, but I didn't record that to save time in the tutorial as it's the same technique you're using for all the pieces. Once you have all the pieces you need, cut or saw them apart and file the ends if needed. Then sketch out the seat and top piece for the back, transfer that to wood, use a saw to cut it out and sand the edges. I then used my electric file and a normal file to give the seat a slight curve. You know how some wooden chairs have that imprint or shape that shows where the butt cheeks go? That kind of curve. Then on the backrest I sketched out a rose and used a craft knife to carve the wood. I then cut out 4 more pieces of wood for the backrest. The only reason I'm not showing me using the saw in this video is to save time, as it's already a pretty lengthy video. Now mark off and cut some holes in the seat and the piece for the back where the pegs and legs should go. Then glue in place. Last pieces you need are for the armrest itself and the rocking, whatever that part of the chair is called. Cut, sand and attach these the same way as all the other pieces. To finish off, I just painted it using acrylic paint. I also added some dark brown patina, and if you don't have this, you can use acrylic paint as well.